I'm Jessica Greer.
And I'm Jessica De La Rosa.
You can call me JG.
And I'm JD.
And welcome to
RN Effect.
So guys, as you can notice, we have the Christmas decorations
love
here.
Christmas.
And that's because just JD and JG love
We love Christmas. Love
yes.
this time of year.
Absolutely.
I love this time of year. I love the warm feelings it brings. It brings us all together.
Yes.
It just forces us to all just kind of set our differences aside and look to one another and remind each other of the things we're so grateful for.
Right. And it's also a time of year where everyone is on one accord. Everyone's listening to Christmas music. Everyone's watching Christmas movies,
Yes.
drinking hot chocolate, having
Yes.
decorations. So in this time where everything is just so crazy, I'm just happy to be able to enjoy Christmas, right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So first we're going to start off, and I'm going to let JD tell you guys a little bit about what RN Effect is.
Yes. Let me tell you guys, RN Effect. The name RN Effect is something that came to my mind a few years back. I myself, I've been a nurse for over 20 years, and at one point I myself also was a patient as well. And in combining my experience as a nurse and my experience as a patient, I started thinking to myself, nurses have a lot of power based on the skills and the experience that they have just by the virtue of those credentials. There's a lot of power there. We have a big, strong effect on what we do towards our patients and our families. We can really make it or break it for them based on our actions. And I don't think there's anybody else in any profession who has this kind of superpower for our communities. So with that, I joined, I've partnered with JG. We partnered together under the brand of RN Effect because we want to work with nurses to give them the reminder that they are so powerful in what they do. A reminder as to who they are as nurses. So with that, we bring programs that help nurses feel empowered, lifted up, nurses who can professionally develop and do the best job that they know how, which is nursing.
Right. So, RN Effect, we're able to do this because we're nurses, right? So just a little bit about our background is I'm an ICU nurse. I've been an ICU nurse for about 7 years, a little over 7 years actually. And I started out as a new grad in the ICU, which has been a thing that people debate about for years. Do new grads belong in the ICU? So I started off as a new grad in the ICU in Birmingham, Alabama, at a level 1 trauma facility, and I was actually really honored to have that ability to be able to go work as a new grad in the ICU. It was an awesome experience. After I gained that experience there in Birmingham, I became a travel nurse, which brought me to California. And I traveled in California for 2 years. After that, I went and got a job as back to bedside because I really wanted to kind of find some foundation. So I worked bedside as an ICU nurse for a few more years, and I just recently graduated with my master's about a year and a half ago, and so now I'm a nurse educator here along with Jessica.
Awesome.
So JD, won't you tell us a little bit about your experience?
Yeah, I will. So I've been a nurse, JG, for 21 years. Can you believe it?
Yes.
RN for 21 years. It's crazy how the time flies by. I can remember it clear as yesterday when I graduated with my BSN and embarked on this journey. So with that, when I first became a nurse, I went into telemetry nursing. I'm originally from Boston, and so I started out at Boston City Hospital. Eventually I graduated into the ICU, and I consider ICU nursing as my original trade because I did that for almost a full 10 years.
Wow.
And then can you believe it? I have spent the last 11 years of my nursing career as a nurse educator.
Awesome.
I am passionate about that, you guys. I love being a nurse educator. I love helping nurses realize their potential. I love helping nurses maximize on their skills and potential. And so that's what I've been doing for the last 11 years. Yes, I too have my master's in nursing. Guys, I'm celebrating because I recently, just this year, achieved my nursing professional development certification. Board certified nurse professional development specialist, y'all. That's a big achievement. One of the proudest ones in my training.
Yes, yes. So with all this experience that we have, we've noticed so many different trends in nursing happening, especially right now during the pandemic. We've seen that we're like new grad nurses being into specialty areas where it used to be a debate. Now people are welcoming nurses into specialty areas with open arms.
Yes.
New grad nurses are now being welcomed into the ICU, now being welcomed into the ED, now being welcomed into the OR, when it used to be, hard to get into those different places.
Yes, yeah.
What trends have you been seeing with the pandemic?
Well, listen, JG, before I even start talking about the trends in nursing, can I
Yes.
just point out how much I love Christmas? I love Christmas, y'all.
Yes.
Anyway, back to the trends. Yes, nursing trends. Goodness, the year of the nurse, right, everyone? It's the year of the nurse. Even more so, it's the year of the new grad nurse.
Yes.
New graduate nurses are just eaten up everywhere. Everyone wants them, and I think that's awesome. I think that's awesome, y'all. This is a great opportunity for new grad nurses to really go into the specialty areas that they truly have dreamed about while they were in nursing school. So new grad nurses who want to get into ICU or want to get into ED nursing or want to get into OR nursing, the opportunities are there today.
Right.
So in nursing trends, we've seen a big spike in a demand for new grads. But the other one is, JG, that there's a huge demand for specialty trained nurses where there's an opportunity for nurses who have any experience at all now, like 1 year, 2 year. There's great opportunity for them to get into specialty training programs, ICU programs, OR internships, and ED nursing. So that's an exciting time for everyone. So nursing trends, this pandemic has really challenged us. But I think there's a lot of positive that has come out of it too, because it's really allowing nurses to really shine. It's allowing nurses to really come out into areas where they've really always wanted to be in.
Right. And another trend, JD, that is like at the top of the peak right now that both of us have experience in, travel nursing.
Travel nursing.
Everyone wants to be a travel nurse. Facilities are like asking for travel nurses to come in with open arms, and we both have experience with being a travel nurse. We onboard travel nurses through our day-to-day work, and that's something that we can help with you guys. So on our next video, we're going to tell you all about travel nursing, right?
Yes. I look forward to telling you guys about that.
Yes.
I have too also been a travel nurse myself for quite a few years within my ICU nursing career, and I would love to share that experience with y'all. Travel nursing is in high demand today.
Yes. So until next time when we tell you guys about travel nurses, you guys be safe and be happy out there. I'm JG.
And I'm JD.
And this is RN Effect. Bye,
Bye.
guys.